It's Nolan. What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Hey man, we got to talk about Megan Thee Stallion, okay? No controversy, no Tory Lanez BS, okay? She's not dissing nobody. She actually came out to announce to all of her fans and people that are watching out there that she is officially an independent artist. No label behind her. She's actually putting her own money up to complete her album. She's in the studio right now working on her next album. This is actually very exciting to me. I don't know if she's gonna try to switch up the style, switch up the sound, switch up some of the producers she's working with. Of course, if she's coming out of pocket for everything, that's going to give her a smaller budget than what she's accustomed to when dealing with a bigger label. However, this is great news for anybody that's been following her story for the past 3 years. She's been going at it with the label that she originally signed with, 1501. Of course, 1501 is the label that was started by Carl Crawford. He has a label deal with 300 Entertainment. And of course, by proxy, when Megan Thee Stallion signed with him, he went off to get that deal. So she was also signed to 300. Now, based on the announcement that she put out there, she's no longer affiliated with 300 either. I do believe that she's only got Roc Nation behind her on the management side. She's also not signed to Roc Nation as an artist. She's signed as a client, a management client, okay? They may help her, solidify deals. They may help her route her touring because, of course, Roc Nation has that deal with Live Nation. They have their own independent distribution infrastructure called EQ Distro. So they do have all of the mechanics that can get her out there. Of course, they don't have the budget that the labels out there have, but she's currently doing it on her own. And it sounds like she's even got her own company, Hot Girl Productions. I don't know if that's legit or if that's just something they're saying in the video, but I'm going to go ahead and let Megan Thee Stallion say what she has to say.
Hotties. The real hotties. Not the naughties. Kind of them too. But this part of my album is definitely very much funded by Megan Thee Stallion because, we trying to get off.
Y'all know.
Y'all know what's the tea. But I have no label right now. And we're doing everything funded straight out of Megan Thee Stallion pockets. So the budget is coming from me.
Hot Girl Productions.
Hot Girl Productions. The next y'all about to see about to be all straight from Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Thee Stallion brain, Megan Thee Stallion wallet. Yes. We in my pockets, hotties. So let's do our big one. Because we really doing our big one. And I'm so excited to be doing something for the first time independent since it was just me and my mama. So excited because it's really just me this go round until we sign to a new label. But I don't want to sign to a new label right now because I just want to do it myself until I'm completely...
Hot Girl Productions.
Until I'm completely out of... Megan Thee Stallion production. So, hotties, do your f***ing big one because it's just us.
It's just us. I got Traumazine to go.
I know. And my label already told me. They was like, Traumazine going to hell.
All right, so there you have it. She is fielding offers. I mean, she still is one of the top artists in the gang right now. She may not be the hottest. Circumstances have changed her status a little bit over the past few years. She's put out some duds of albums. Her last album, Traumazine, it did go gold. That's what they were just talking about. I don't know who got it to gold, but, it worked over time. I wasn't a big fan of Traumazine. I didn't like the imagery on the Traumazine album cover. The angry Megan Thee Stallion look, it definitely put her in a different space than what I was trying to receive from her. She tried to make some more serious records, but that's where you heard like the elementariness of her style. You know what I mean? So as long as we could kind of get some upbeat music, if she can talk about the experiences that she's had over the past few years and try to merge the storytelling with music that sounds and feels good, I think she's going to be just fine. I mean, she knows how to write a song. She knows how to rap. She's just got to get deeper into her bag. Now, producer wise, we don't know who she's working with. From day one, she's always worked with Lil Ju. I would hope that he has the majority of the album, like the majority. I don't think he had enough on Traumazine personally. He did Thought Shit and maybe like 2-3 other joints. Thought Shit was the one that got skyrocketed. Do more with him. He's been your ace boon coon from the beginning. We probably won't see her linked up with too many other major producers because of the moolah situation. Not to say that she's broke, but when you're making an album and you're coming out of pocket, you're going to want to try to cut corners. You know what I'm saying? Get the deals where you could get them. Get the producers that have the industry level talent for not industry level price, because if you don't make the money back, that creates even more overhead for you and puts you in the red. The good thing is she does have the name recognition. She is a household name. So a lot of people are going to go to whatever it is that she puts out. This is going to give her the returns that she needs, because before we're talking about 13 to 15% royalty rate that she had with her label. Now she gets to own everything outright. She gets to put it out herself. You know what I'm saying? So at minimum, she's probably going to make 80% on the back end, depending on the distribution partner that she chooses. She might go 90-10. You get what I'm saying? So just money wise, if this album is successful, it's going to do wonders for her pockets. It's going to do wonders for her catalog moving forward, because this is going to be something that she completely owns. If she could get a hit record, maybe get 2 or 3 out of this, that's going to look even better for her catalog. It's going to look better for her down the line as far as her royalties are concerned over time. So she's definitely putting herself in a prime position, and she's learning from Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? He's the king of putting the money up and going out and finding the right partners that could get him to the next level without having to give corporate structures the ownership of Jay-Z, right? Beyonce, same thing. Even though she has a bigger deal with Sony, I believe, she does a lot of stuff self-funded. She does a lot of stuff out of pocket. She's the one that's kind of putting everything together. She's got her own company, Parkwood, right? So she's got a lot of creative input, a lot of whatever she wants to do, it goes out and she gets the lion's share of the profits because she's putting the money up. That is the position of power when it comes to this business. Now, by the time this album drops, and it does what it does, I would not be surprised to see Megan Thee Stallion go with another label, as she kind of prefaced to. She said until she does another deal, because she's going to want to get some upfront money, right? She's going to put out an independent project. She's funding it herself. She's going to make a little profit, hopefully, from that. But then she can use that and say, hey, I did X amount of numbers independently. Just think of what we could do together if y'all put a little marketing budget behind it, right? She gets a label. They probably going to give her $5 million, $10 million up front, because she's got so much cachet behind her. She's got so much cultural currency behind her that she can demand higher than a new artist coming into the industry can. Only thing that could possibly hinder her at this point is if she does not deliver good music. Straight up, the last couple of sampled works that Megan worked on, don't do that shit. Don't try to go back to the 80s and do none of that motherfucking NWA Eazy-E shit. Don't go back and do that, used to be my homie, used to be my ace. Don't do none of that type of shit. Okay? Give the people unadulterated Houston bops. Keep it like that. Get a couple personal joints. You know what I'm saying? Do something unexpected. Get with a Timbaland. That would be dope if Timbaland could kind of overlook the production money and just get with a star. That would be dope. Q-Tip brought you in the game. Maybe do something dope with Q-Tip. Like, Q-Tip has hella crazy beats just in the stash. That's why Kanye was going so crazy over them beats and never even used them motherfuckers. So although I'm not the biggest fan of Megan Thee Stallion's music, I am pulling for her. I am rooting for her, and I want to see her win. She's been through a lot. She's been through a hell of a lot these past couple years. I think it's about time that she gets to excel. So many other artists have come into the game and kind of occupied the space that she sat in. A couple folks have kind of ran with her image, ran with her style. Not to say that she was like completely original, but as far as women from the South popping they shit, talking that talk, getting on the sexy shit, Megan was on that female player shit from the jump. She was one of the first ones I heard even on that wave. I know that the City Girls and Cardi did that too, but the way she was on it, it stood out to me instantly. Hopefully she could find her footing. Hopefully she could find the right balance with this project. And hopefully, like I said before, she can at least catch a couple hits. She's got brand deals out the wazoo coming, so that's all that she's really missing at this point. Megan was also trending because on her Instagram page, she has this thing, Act 1, I don't necessarily know what Act 1 is, but if I'm looking at it, maybe this is the start of a new chapter. Maybe that entire old book is closed and this is the first chapter of a new book, Act 1. You know, we've seen the act thing with Beyonce as well, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. We're going to have to see what this Act 1 has in store. What I will say is with this whole snake theme that she has going on, it gives me less hope. I'm going to be honest with y'all. The writing, the cryptic form of writing, when I mean cryptic, I'm just saying the font, that puts me back in the mind frame of Traumazine. I was hoping she was going to go for something a little bit more bright, vibrant. This is kind of encroaching on Doja Cat territory. There's a snake eating its own tail. We've got another graphic. We've got more snake energy here with this green lit background. She's got the fangs coming out her mouth like she's a reptile. She might be about to sink her teeth into somebody. Not really a fan of this imagery either. Not really sure why she's leaning in this direction. Not sure why your first independent project would kind of go this way. And I want to go ahead and say, man, I'm not really a fan of the dark forces that a lot of the artists are putting into their music and imagery right now. I understand we watch horror films. I understand. I'm not afraid of no dark spirit type shit. I already know I'm covered. Right? But I do feel like when this stuff happens, it speaks to the collective consciousness. It kind of can bring down the frequency of people. I feel like we've already dealt with low enough frequencies in these past few years. So much crazy shit going on in the world. I was really hoping for something a little bit more vibrant. Like I said, not digging this. All of this is going to actually work in the favor of all the conspiracy theorists out there, the Illuminati truthers out there that are into all of this type of stuff, that get into the nuts and bolts and be trying to put together all the symbolism and stuff that people be throwing up with their hands, or the, you know, the typography, the iconography that be in the videos and stuff like that. This is going to give them a field day. And honestly, at this point, for those that know better, I'm kind of understanding why it's still happening. Maybe motherfuckers just don't give a damn, but just speaking for myself, I am not a fan of that. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates. I'll see y'all on the next one, all right? Much love and respect. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mile. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some batteries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble. New day, let's get it. Big chain, let's get it. More fame, let's get it. No shame, let's get it. New day, let's get it. Big chain, let's get it. More fame, let's get it. No shame, let's get it. I got 'em, get checked, no problem. Motivate like Wallow, chick gon' follow.